choose willingness. Trust in the power of the heart to lead. Now, the next ones will carry a massive energy of transition. A massive energy of transition. Now, definition of transition, a change from one thing to the next, either in action or state of being. And I'll share that again. A change from one thing to the next, either in action or a state of being. Now, the key word in this definition, action. So please highlight that, underline it, or at least write that word down. Resisting this time of transition will cause more difficulty, discord, and delay. These next months are focused on the transition time required to, 1, fully extricate from the past, and 2, migrate freely into the future, and 3, the impact of what we collectively decide to manifest for ourselves and for each other. So again, these next months are focused on the transition time needed, required to fully extricate from the past, that which has not been working, and migrate freely into the future, new possibilities, new options, and impact what we collectively decide to manifest for ourselves and each other. Now will not be easy because there will be the necessity, to navigate the state of not knowing that comes with transition. We will need to be equipped to cope with feeling out of sorts as the tried and true of the last 10 years, 20 years, 50 years, 100 years no longer works. So there will be restlessness, there will be anxiety, there will be concern about the future. And this can show up in sleepless nights, confusion, ambivalence about choices, and a sense of feeling impatient, which can all activate the tendency to react negatively. There will be a strong, strong temptation over these next months to fall asleep at the wheel. The lure of avoidance. Yet, there is an upside to these next months. And the upside is that we collectively are truly in a state of transition. There is no going back. So what's the upside to this? The upside is what is evolving has already been set into motion. And it's only ourselves with our fear and attachments that will stand in the way of landing in the right place, exactly where we are supposed to be as a result of this transition. So that means that choices made from heart guidance clarity. 1, need to be accessed. 2, need to be held in trust that they are the right ones. And 3, followed through. So I'll say that again. What's evolving has already been set in motion, and it's only our fear and our attachments that will stand in the way of each of us landing in the right place, exactly where we're supposed to be as a result of this transition. What will support us is choices made from heart guidance clarity. Trusting that heart guidance clarity and following through on that heart guidance clarity. Choose willingness, trust in the power of the heart to lead. So transition means that we are not there yet. We are still in the process of moving away and out from under old structures and patterns that no longer serve, no longer work, while the new ones are in process of being formed. So we want to choose willingness, and we want to trust in the power of the heart to lead, now more than ever. That will allow this period of transition to be more relaxed, more enjoyable, more access to patience, more ability to trust in right timing, and as a result, to empower you to be the architect of your destiny. I invite you to write in large letters, I am the architect of my destiny. I am the architect of my destiny. I am the architect of my destiny. The art and science of architecture does not happen overnight. It requires intentional design. It requires intentional planning. It requires the ability to follow the details of the plan and to pivot with flexibility and fluidity when needed in order to support the creation of literally miraculous structures. I don't know if it's just me living in New York City, but has anyone else ever looked at a multi-story building and just thought, what? How? That's an everyday miracle. You are the architect of your destiny. According to A Course in Miracles, heaven is a decision I must make. So you can choose heaven, which is relaxation, enjoying the process with patience, trusting in right timing, choosing willingness, accessing the power of the heart to be the architect of your destiny. That is heaven. Or you can choose hell, resistance and raging against transition and change. The Course also says, either way, you'll be right. So heaven is a decision I must make. You can choose heaven or you can choose hell, and either way, you will be right. You get what you choose. So choose willingness. Trust in the power of your heart to be the architect.